Williams from the WATE 6 News Side newsroom. Great to see everybody here on this Friday. As always, as we do every Friday afternoon, we want to talk traffic with you. Of course, we've still got projects going on around the area. Got some new ones that'll be starting up on Friday, today, and running through the weekend. We have others that'll be extending into next week. So we want to kind of get you up to date so you know what to expect when you head out. These are things just beyond the normal I-40, I-75 traffic that we have to endure every single day, it seems like, through town here in Knoxville. So first of all, a couple things are going to be coming up this weekend that we do want to talk about. We're going to start things off with Fort Sanders. You still have that work that is going on. Remember last week we had work that impacted a number of streets. So here's what's coming up on the 27th and the 28th. So Saturday and Sunday. 11 north through south streets bounded by Grand Avenue to the north, Cumberland Avenue to the south, 12th Street to the east, and South 23rd to the west are going to be cleaned. So here's what you got going on. 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd Streets. On Saturday, they are going to be cleaned in the Fort Sanders area. On Sunday, 12th, 13th, 14th, James, AG, and 16th will all be cleaned as well. You got to have your car moved, get it off the street. You don't want to get a ticket. You don't want to be towed. But that's going to be going on this weekend. Of course, the weather could change all that. There are some chances of some showers. We've been seeing some rain as of late. We've finally gotten out of this dry spell. But again, just remember that you will have to move your vehicle in this section of Fort Sanders. But again, there's the maps, map 3 and map 4 for you. And I just remind everybody that you can always go to our website. We've got the story for you right there when cars need to be moved for street cleanings in Fort Sanders. That's what you're looking for. Scroll down. It's going to give you all the dates. It'll show you the maps so you can find out exactly if your road is impacted. But again, look for this at WATE.com. But again, that's coming up this weekend. And again, you just want to be prepared. Don't not want to come out of your apartment or your home the next day and realize your car has been moved because, well, you didn't move it yourself for the cleaning. So again, just kind of keep all of that in mind. That's going to be coming up for you here again this weekend. So be prepared for that beginning tomorrow. All right, another traffic issue that we're watching for you, and this one's been going on for a while as well. Let me see if I get that out of there. There we go. Is the construction that's impacting a lot of motorists along Alcoa Highway. And this has to do with the work that's going on just west of Topside. You've got that long detour, and there it is for you. We told you about this last week. It's still going on. It'll be going on again. But again, this is going to be a section of Alcoa Highway. Southbound is where you're going to be impacted. So you're coming here from downtown, heading down. If you're trying to get to Topside, you're actually going to have to hop off at Governor John Sevier, take the long detour. It'll be marked for you, but then it'll get you over to West Topside. You'll bring it all the way back in here toward that interchange there with Alcoa Highway, and you can cross over there as they're working in this area. And again, there's a couple of different maps here because it really depends on which direction you're going. If you're coming from, say, Alcoa Highway and you're heading up, just know, obviously, also you're going to have that little detour that will kind of take you past Topside, spin you around, put you back over here on Governor John Sevier, then you come back in on Topside Road. So watch for that as well. That's going to be going on at least a little bit longer as crews continue to work. It's all part of that Alcoa Highway project where crews have been out there working, and we've got the details for you as well at WAT.com. Again, just look for that story, and again, we'll kind of walk you all the way through it. Something else you want to watch out for if you're in Sevier County, still have that work going on as far as Old Knoxville Highway is concerned. And we've been telling you about this. It's highlighted in red. It's that section there between Loop Road and Gist Creek. They had to do deep work there. They had to really tear that road up. It's been closed. They're going to work. Hopefully this will wrap up by next week. But through the weekend, obviously, just know you'll need to continue to avoid that area. And there's other things they'd still need to do moving forward along Old Knoxville Highway. But this was really one of the biggest issues that everybody was going to have to contend with. So kind of keep that in mind. Just a little bit longer on that one. Again, you can find this. Just look for significant road project to cause weeks of lane closures for drivers in Sevierville. Again, you can find that at WATE.com. So we got you covered there. All right, we do want to find out what's going on right now, and we're going to take a look at some other projects coming up for you, just not through the weekend, but next week. So again, we'll kind of go back to the maps here for a moment, kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at here. Matter of fact, we'll put my face up there in the corner. We'll kind of walk through this one for you. So there you go. This is how things are looking right now on this Friday, the 26th. We'll zoom in a little bit. Still seeing some slow traffic, really nothing out of the ordinary. Heavy traffic for you on 640 eastbound and westbound. I-40 westbound heading from downtown, heading out toward West Knoxville. This is at mile marker 386. We're seeing some delays for you there. We'll quickly bring in a few cameras for you right now to kind of give you an idea of what to expect. We'll zoom in for you here a little bit on West Knox. Let's zoom in here. We'll bring it up, let's say between I-140 and Lovell Road. And there you can see it's not horrible for a Friday. Many times you can barely move, but traffic is moving east and westbound. This is not far from Pellissippi Parkway. We'll bring it a little bit closer to town, still staying on the west side. This is over near West Hills. Traffic there also still looking pretty good for you. So that's some good news as you get ready to head out. Just a reminder, though, take a look here. If you're going to be taking Kingston Pike, totally different situation. Just some heavy traffic for you through there. Not seeing any incidents being reported, just that normal heavy traffic on a Friday. Everyone's hitting the lights, right, as you're trying to get through that area. Here's another live look for you. This is I-40 Alcoa Highway. A little bit slower for you here. This is westbound traffic, but it's not bumper to bumper. It's not stop and go, I should say. It is bumper to bumper, but it's not stop and go. Everybody is moving. Also, you've got westbound or eastbound here also looking pretty good for you at this hour. I do want to zoom in right here for a moment. Just take a look here for a second. Drove through this area not long ago, Kingston Pike, Sequoia Hills. We had some pretty big backups through here. Had some utility work going on. I think they were trimming back some of the trees in that area, but it looks like that is wrapped up, so you should be fine. If you were driving through there, say, around the lunch hour and get caught in that traffic, it looks like things are a lot better now for you along that section of Kingston Pike in the Sequoia Hills area. Do you want to take a quick peek to the east side of town here for a moment? We'll bring up the camera here. This is out just west of Strawberry Plains. Heavy traffic, but again, not too bad for you. So right now you should be looking all right. And then let's make one more stop. Let's bring in one more camera before we move on here. Let's go south of town. If you do have to catch a flight, if you need to go to McGee-Tyson, maybe you're picking somebody up, let's take the camera here at Alcoa Highway and I-140, and that's looking back toward the airport. So the airport is just through these trees, just on the other side of where the Smartway logo is. But north and southbound Alcoa Highway right now looking good, so you should not have any delays as far as trying to make a flight or pick somebody up. Or if you're heading between Maryville, Alcoa, and Knoxville, you should be okay as far as time is concerned. But as we know, from time to time, that area can really start to slow down. We do have another alert that just popped up. Let me zoom in and check this here. Looks like just heavy traffic for you. I-40 eastbound out near the Watt Road area. There you go, starting to slow down. There's the fireworks stand. Kind of give you, it's always that point of reference. Here's Watt Road right here. So as you're coming from Loudoun County into Knox County on 40 eastbound, definitely heavy traffic for you there. Out of town westbound, no problems. Eastbound, heading back toward Knoxville, it's going to be a little slow. Possibility you could jump over here to the Kingston Pike area, hop down Watt Road, cut over. Doesn't look too bad until you get a little bit closer, let's see, over here toward Turkey Creek, Campbell Station. That's where you're going to see the slowdowns there. But otherwise, if you're just trying to get around a short stretch there of some of that slow traffic on 40 East, that could be an option for you if you're getting ready to head out the door here soon. All right, so here's some projects coming up that I do want to tell you about. First of all, we're going to start. This is in Anderson County. This is going to be I-75 north and southbound. Actually, let me take that back. This is northbound, right around mile marker 128. So it's near the Rocky Top area. This is 128, kind of right in here. But beginning on Wednesday of this week, or next week, I should say, July 31st, watch out for some lane closures between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. They're doing some bridge deck repairs. Again, this will be I-75 northbound, mile marker 128. It's going to be later at night, early morning, but if you are someone who either works overnight or you're going to be doing some traveling or you head out to work early in the morning, just know northbound 75 could be a little slow until they get that wrapped up. But hopefully by 6 a.m., that bridge work will be all complete and all lanes will be back open. All right, another area for you. This is in Jefferson County. This is I-81 north and south between mile markers 0 and mile marker 7. So really we're talking here from the split, the 4081 split, all the way up to right in this area here in the interchange, what is that? Is that 25E? So again, if you're heading up, say, toward Morristown, taking 81, you're going to be jumping off there. Just know, here's what's happening. Again, north and southbound between 0 and 7 on Thursday. And that's actually was yesterday, but this is work that's going to be continuing. This is 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Watch out for crews. They're going to be performing some roadway maintenance activities. Of course, weather's going to could throw a little bit of a wrinkle into some of that, but this is some of the work that started yesterday. Could be off and on for several days, so just watch for that along I-81 as you're making your way in and out of Jefferson County. All right, also Knox County, I-275. Here's another one for you. Bring it back near downtown, so watch out here. This is going to be Sunday, July 28th, so coming up this weekend. Really, it's the whole stretch of 275. So we are talking here from 0 to 3. So really, that's from the 40 interchange up to the 640 interchange here. But on Sunday, possible rolling roadblocks between 6 a.m. and noon. And this is north and south 275. So both directions. Possible rolling roadblocks for you. Watch out for that. Not really giving a big, let's see if they give us a few more details here. This is utility work. So many times they got to run the lines across the interstate. That's why they got to stop traffic. That'll, again, that's coming up for you on Sunday on 275 between 6 a.m. and noon. Anywhere here along about this 3-mile stretch of I-275. You'll definitely want to watch out for that. And then our final stop for you, we're going to go to Roane County. And we actually had this one last week. Crews are still working. This is I-40 West at Lawnville Road. This is exit 355. So this is just to say if you're heading westbound on 40, you pass the Gallagher Road exit. Lawnville is going to be the next one for you there. And watch out, 40 West will be closed to traffic and detoured between the hours of 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. They have some concrete ramp repairs. So let me double check this here for a second. I want to make, this is the entrance ramp. Okay, so it's not so much I-40, but it's the entrance ramp. So as you're exiting in this area, just know the ramp here is going to be closed. There will be detours set up. But again, this is going to be coming up for you 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Monday the 28th. You should follow detour route to exit 356. So you'll go about an extra mile down the road, and then they'll allow you to jump off. But something to watch out for there in Roane County coming up on Monday. And again, that's an area they've been working on those ramps for you. Of course, weather, I'm sure, has also been kind of causing a few issues for you there. All right, we'll bring this back wide for a minute. Let's knock these cameras out here for a moment. Kind of, again, take a look here. Still seeing some of that slow traffic. Here's another one that's popped up over near Ozone. This is a multi-vehicle crash just coming in here. This is State Route 1, so just off of I-40. This is State Route 1 westbound, Cumberland County. Several vehicles, multi-vehicle crash. This is, let's see, at Ozone Loop. Let's see, westbound, no lanes blocked right now. Looks like everything's over on the shoulder. But as we take this out, we go a little bit tighter. So that's also Highway 70E. But you can see here where we're seeing those delays in the Ozone area. Several vehicles involved in a crash there. So not impacting the interstate, but 70E, sometimes you might want to take the scenic route. 70E is going to be a little slow, so 40 obviously is going to be the way you want to go there. That just coming in a short time ago. State Route 1, also Highway 70E, Cumberland County. Just be careful. Westbound lanes is where the accident is. My guess is both directions are going to be a little on the slow side. Bring this back wide, shift back over, bring it back toward Knoxville. We'll head north for a moment, take a look. Nothing there popping up. Head east, also looking good. Heading down toward the airport. Not bad. Real quick, slow traffic for you though. You can see the red. Look at this over near Pigeon Forge. Along the Parkway, several spots for you right now. Really starting to see the slowdowns for you. Pretty typical for a Friday. If you're heading down toward the Gatlinburg area, the spur, obviously the usual spots where we start to see those delays right as you're getting into Gatlinburg and really right through the downtown area here, as you can see. Very, very slow traffic for you, but also coming into Gatlinburg as well. So a couple spots already seeing some pretty slow traffic, but otherwise, as far as the interstates, not too bad for you on this Friday afternoon. All right, so that's how things are shaping up. Looking ahead to the week. Again, if you're in Fort Sanders, remember tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, move your cars, check out our story so you can see exactly, you can see the map up close, you can see the breakdown of the streets that will be impacted so you can make sure you get your car out of the way, as again, the city will be doing some more of that street cleaning, just trying to get everything done before the students return to UT for that fall semester. All right, as always, don't forget, if you got a question, shoot us an email. We'll try to get it answered for you. We can reach out to one of your road crews, see what we can find out for you. Again, but don't hesitate to shoot us a note. Also, if you see something, maybe like a big pothole, something's just out of whack, and you just want to call TDOT. If you're on a state highway, state interstate, 833 TDOT fix. That's 833-836-8349. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Be safe out on the roadways. And again, we'll do this all again next week. Take care.